Most gardeners waste money on decor, but I'm about to show you hacks that look expensive and cost just $1. What if I told you that your garden could look like a magazine spread, the kind you'd see in Better Homes and Gardens, but for less than the price of a cup of coffee? Stick with me, because in this video I'll be sharing 15 genius Dollar Tree garden hacks that will make your outdoor space look like designer decor. And I'll tell you now, hack number 7 is the one that shocked even me. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Golden Years Lifestyle Hub, where I share warm, affordable, and senior-friendly garden ideas to help you create beauty without stress. By the end of this video, you'll have a list of 15 easy and affordable hacks that will transform your garden into a cozy, expensive-looking paradise. Every idea here is senior-friendly, beginner-friendly, and budget-friendly, so you can enjoy gardening without strain. And if you love simple, affordable projects that make your golden years brighter, go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of this growing family. Now let's dive right in. Hack 1. Solar Light Mason Jars. Let's start with something magical, solar light mason jars. You've probably seen these in fancy catalogs, glowing softly on porches at night, and they can cost $20 each. But here's the secret. Dollar Tree sells small solar stake lights. All you do is pop the solar top off, place it inside a Dollar Tree glass jar, and just like that, you've created a glowing lantern. Set them along your garden path or on your patio table. When the sun goes down, your garden will twinkle like fireflies. It's a simple touch, but the atmosphere it creates is priceless. And the best part? No cords, no wiring, no worries. Just set them out in the sun and let them charge. Perfect for seniors who want something easy but stunning. Hack 2. Faux stone planters. Now, we all love the look of heavy stone planters. They have that timeless, elegant feel. But let's be honest, they're expensive and nearly impossible to move once you've placed them. Here's where Dollar Tree comes in. Pick up their plain plastic planters, grab a can of textured stone spray paint from any hardware store, and give the planters a quick coat. Suddenly, that flimsy plastic looks like carved stone from a garden center. I remember my parents having one of those old stone bird baths. We couldn't budget if we tried. With these faux stone planters, you get the same look without the backache. They're light, affordable, and surprisingly realistic. Hack 3. Garden tool holder with pool noodles. Now, let's talk about garden tools. If you're like me, they always end up scattered, leaning against the fence, hiding in the grass, or worse, waiting to trip you. Here's a hack that's as fun as it is practical. Take a Dollar Tree pool noodle, cut it into smaller sections, and screw it onto your fence or garden shed wall. Each slit becomes a little slot to hold your tools. Rakes, trowels, even that trusty old hoe, all neatly lined up and ready to use. And I'll tell you, this is the first time in years my tools didn't run off like kids on summer vacation. Hack 4. Hanging basket makeover. Let's be honest, Dollar Tree hanging baskets aren't much to look at on their own. But with a tiny makeover, they become absolutely beautiful. All you need is a piece of burlap, or even a core mat, cut to fit inside the basket. It instantly upgrades the look, giving it a rustic, high-end vibe. Fill it with petunias, begonias, or trailing ivy, and suddenly you've got a designer-style hanging basket that looks like it came from a garden boutique. It's the little touches like this that take ordinary items and make them extraordinary. Hack 5. Dollar Tree trellis upgrade. Hack number 5 is all about trellises. Dollar Tree sells small plastic trellises for just $1. But let's be real, they look cheap. Here's how to fix that. Give them a coat of matte black or gold spray paint. Once your climbing plants start weaving through, they look just as classy as anything from a high-end garden shop. And stay with me, because hack number 7 is where things get really surprising. Hack 6. Pebble stepping stones. Now let's add a little sparkle underfoot. For this one, pick up some Dollar Tree glass pebbles. You know, the kind people usually put in vases. With a bit of strong outdoor adhesive, glue them onto inexpensive concrete pavers. When the sunlight hits, those stones shimmer like jewels scattered across your garden path. It's as if you're walking on tiny gems. And here's the bonus. It encourages a little more movement. Even a gentle stroll down a sparkling path is good for our joints, our circulation, and our mood. Sometimes beauty and health go hand in hand. Hack 7. DIY water feature with buckets. Alright, Here's the one I promise that might surprise you. A water feature made with Dollar Tree buckets. Stack 2 or 3 buckets, paint or wrap them with rope for a rustic look, and place a small tabletop fountain pump inside. Add stones from Dollar Tree to cover the top. When you plug it in, you'll have the sound of water gently trickling. And let me tell you, there's nothing more relaxing on a summer evening than sitting outside, hearing the soft burble of water. It's like bringing a piece of the spa right into your backyard. For me, it's therapy without a price tag. Hack 8. Wind chime with utensils. Let's add some music to the garden. Dollar Tree sells all kinds of metal utensils and beads. With just a little fishing line, you can create your own wind chime. Hang the utensils from a metal ring, add beads for decoration, and place it somewhere the breeze will catch. When the wind blows, you'll hear a soft tinkling sound. This always takes me back to my grandmother's porch. She had a wind chime made from old spoons, and every summer afternoon it would fill the air with a sound so gentle it felt like laughter drifting through the yard. Hack 9. Photo frame garden signs. Now, if you're like me, sometimes you forget what you planted where. Is that parsley or cilantro? Well, here's a solution that looks elegant. Grab a few picture frames from Dollar Tree. Paint them in cheerful colors or leave them rustic. Instead of photos, slide in a piece of chalkboard or cardstock. Write the plant name in big letters. Stick a little stake on the back, and you've got charming, easy-to-read garden signs. Not only do they make your beds look organized, but they save you from mixing up your herbs when it's dinner time. Hack 10. Fairy garden magic. Hack 10 is pure joy, creating a fairy garden. Dollar Tree has little figurines, moss, stones, and even tiny fairy houses. Arrange them in a shallow planter, teacup, or basket. Add a sprinkle of moss, maybe a miniature path with pebbles, and suddenly, you have a magical little world. If you have grandchildren, they'll be enchanted. And even if you don't, I'll be honest, sometimes I catch myself smiling at my own fairy garden. It's a sweet reminder that we're never too old to believe in a little magic. Hack 11. Plastic bottle plant towers. This one is both clever and practical. Take empty plastic bottles, cut holes along the sides, and stack them vertically with soil inside. Plant herbs, strawberries, or even flowers in the holes. What you've created is a vertical tower garden for almost nothing. The beauty here? It keeps plants at waist height. No bending down, no sore knees, and it saves space. Perfect for porches, patios, or small yards. And it feels good to turn trash into treasure. Hack 12. Dollar Tree mirrors for garden illusion. Here's a secret designers use: mirrors. They make spaces look bigger and brighter. Pick up small frame mirrors from Dollar Tree and hang them on a fence or wall. Position them so they reflect flowers or greenery. Suddenly, your garden looks like it stretches further than it really does. And when the sunlight bounces off, it creates a magical glow. It's like peeking into a hidden garden, without the cost of hiring a landscaper. Hack 13. Bird bath from bowls. Birds bring so much life into a garden. Instead of spending a fortune on a bird bath, you can make one with a couple of Dollar Tree bowls. Glue a smaller bowl upside down as the base, and place a larger bowl on top. Decorate with stones, or paint if you like. Fill with water, and watch as songbirds come for a visit. There's nothing like sipping morning tea while listening to your garden's own feathered choir. Hack 14. Lantern makeover with glass beads. Dollar Tree lanterns are cute, but with a little creativity, you can make them look like designer pieces. Take Dollar Tree glass beads, the kind that shine when the light hits, and glue them around the lantern frame. When you place a candle or LED inside, the beads catch the light and sparkle like stained glass. It's a simple upgrade, but it turns a plain lantern into something you'd proudly place on a dinner table or garden shelf. Hack 15. Dollar Tree garden arch. And finally, our 15th hack, a garden arch made from Dollar Tree trellises. Take several of the plastic trellises, connect them together with zip ties or garden wire, and bend them into an arch shape. Place it over a pathway or your garden entrance. When climbing plants like morning glories or roses grow over it, you'll have your very own enchanted entryway. It feels like stepping into paradise, and yet it costs just a handful of dollars. Bonus tips. And because you stayed with me this long, here are a few bonus touches that make a big difference. Add fairy lights to wreaths or trellises. When the sun sets, Those tiny twinkles turn your garden into a starry wonderland. Use faux flowers from Dollar Tree to fill in empty spots when your real blooms fade. It's a quick way to keep the garden looking lush. And here's a fun one. Use Dollar Tree scarves as colorful table runners for your patio table. They're bright, cheerful, and so easy to swap with the seasons. Even just one of these extras can make your garden feel more special. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick stroll back through everything we've covered today. We started with lighting and ambience, the solar light mason jars, the upgraded lanterns, and the mirrors that make your garden glow. These are the touches that make evenings outside feel like a peaceful retreat. Then we looked at planters and pathways. Faux stone planters, pebble stepping stones, hanging baskets, and even vertical plant towers. These ideas don't just save you money. They make your garden look polished and put together. And of course, we added a touch of decor and fun. The wind chimes that sing in the breeze, fairy gardens full of magic, charming photo frame plant signs, a bird bath for feathered friends, and even a grand Dollar Tree garden arch to welcome you into your paradise. That's 15 hacks, plus a few bonus tips, all designed to bring out the beauty of your garden without breaking your budget. My friends, remember this. Gardening isn't about how much money you spend. It's about how much love you pour into the space. Even if you only try 2 or 3 of these hacks, you'll already notice a difference. Your garden will feel brighter, more welcoming, and full of personality. And the best part? You'll know that you created it with your own 2 hands, simply, affordably, and beautifully. Gardening is more than a hobby. It keeps us moving, it connects us to nature, and it fills our hearts with peace. Every flower we plant, every little project we add, is not just about today. It's a gift of joy for tomorrow. So, if this video inspired you, I'd love for you to subscribe to Golden Years Lifestyle Hub. Share this with a friend who loves gardening, or someone who could use a little joy in their outdoor space. Take care, enjoy your beautiful garden, and remember, every small touch you add is a reminder that beauty doesn't have to cost a fortune. Sometimes, it only takes $1 and a little imagination. Until next time, my friends, happy gardening.